Welcome to Cadence Design Systems Fidelity Tutorial Tuesday. Today, I will show you how to use the family tree for general configurations and demonstrate why it can be a time saver in your workflow. The family tree allows to create a template with an assembly structure for each family of similar geometries. It is convenient to use a family tree in case you need to swap geometry pieces to investigate multiple designs. As we will see in a minute, the family tree allows for a quick change in geometry without having to change the mesh or computation settings. The family tree is heavily used for turbomachinery applications, but the same Fidelity template can be used for general applications. Let's click on the Turbo template located on the Fidelity homepage. You can see that the layout is a bit different from the other templates because we have a family tree on the left and a cat tree on the right. We also have a meridional view that we won't need, so I will hide it using the double arrow icon between views. Let's create a general empty assembly tree with its boundaries to build domains for a Fidelity Express mesh and simulations. Let's use the Create New Assembly icon, then select the assembly in the tree and create 3 boundaries that we will rename Inlet, Outlet, and Walls. A set of assembly boundaries has to be added below the assembly. Their type can be specified in the Properties panel. The boundaries should be defined while keeping in mind the mesh settings and boundary conditions we will impose on each one. For example, if a set of surfaces will need a higher refinement level or a specific boundary condition, it is more convenient to group them in a separate boundary. From the CAD tree, use the Import icon to import a new geometry. Then we will link the imported CAD geometry to the predefined boundaries. Let's select the correct surfaces and left-click on the red icon in front of the entity in the family tree. When linked, the icon will switch to green and the linked component will appear in the bottom 3D view. Clicking on the gray icon in front of the general assembly will clean the existing links of its boundaries, and the icon in front of all its boundaries will switch back to red. The gear button in the actions can be used for the automatic creation of a general assembly into the family tree with a structure that is identical to the selected geometry part. When applying the option, the selected object is transferred from the CAD tree to the family tree. The last icon will automatically create a domain and a mesh setup based on the assembly we have selected in the family tree. Now, let's say that we need to switch some geometry parts. We can import the new geometry and only link the boundaries that have changed. If the mesh and simulation settings had been previously defined, they can be regenerated and rerun without additional changes since the assembly and boundary names defined in the family tree have not changed. Finally, the Create New Design button allows to add a new design to the assembly. Under the assembly in the family tree, the general choices are available under Designs and one can be selected. For example, let's select the second design and link a different geometry. Under the assembly boundaries in the family tree, multiple designs are available and will be considered depending on the assembly choice active under Designs. For more information on how to maximize the use of design choices, please check out our other video, which is linked in the description. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, be sure to click the thumbs up button to subscribe to our channel for more upcoming videos like this. If you have any questions or suggestions for future videos, please drop us a line down below or connect with us on LinkedIn, which is linked in the description. Thank you all and have a great Tuesday.